Hitchhikers are an unsettling sight on empty roads at night. But what if you stopped to pick someone up and they had no eyes? Imagine driving through the lonely back roads of Texas. You see a man standing by the roadside, motioning for a ride. At first he looks normal, but when you slow down, you realize something is horribly wrong. His eyes aren't there, just empty sockets staring at you. This isn't just a campfire story. It's a real phenomenon reported by multiple drivers in Texas. Who or what is the hitchhiker with no eyes? And what lesson can we take from those who have encountered him? Stay with us as we dive into this terrifying mystery. If you love true supernatural stories, subscribe to Music of Life and share your thoughts in the comments below. For years, drivers on a desolate Texas highway have reported seeing a lone hitchhiker standing on the roadside at night. They describe him as tall, wearing old-fashioned clothes with an emotionless expression. But those who slow down, those who really see him, all say the same thing. One of the most chilling encounters happened in 2009 when a truck driver named Carl was heading home from a long haul. It was nearly 3 a.m. and the road was completely empty. As he neared an abandoned gas station, he saw a man standing on the side of the road with his thumb out. At first he seemed normal, a tired traveler in need of help. But as Carl's headlights illuminated him, his blood turned to ice. The man had no eyes. Just dark, empty sockets staring straight ahead. Carl's instincts screamed at him to drive, but something else happened. The hitchhiker turned his head and smiled. Terrified, Carl sped away, watching in his mirror as the figure remained completely still, not reacting. But then, the hitchhiker disappeared. Just vanished into thin air. Carl later told his story at a truck stop, expecting people to laugh it off. Instead, one of the older truckers nodded and said, "You saw him too." According to local legend, the hitchhiker with no eyes is the ghost of a man who died decades ago, wandering the highway searching for a ride that never came. Some believe he was a drifter murdered on the road, left behind with his eyes removed. Others say he's a demonic entity, a creature that tests those who stop. One thing is certain, those who see him never forget it. What can we learn from this terrifying encounter? Never stop for hitchhikers on remote roads. Many legends exist for a reason. Whether human or paranormal, some dangers are best avoided. Trust your instincts. Carl knew something was wrong, and his decision to leave kept him safe. Some places hold memories of the past. The hitchhiker with no eyes might be a lost soul or something much worse. If this story gave you chills, wait until you hear what's next. Subscribe to Music of Life for more real-life supernatural encounters. Have you ever experienced something unexplained on the road? Tell us your story in the comments below. And remember, some rides should never be offered.